Okay, let's go. The Lumber City, home of the carousel, of pipe organs, of jukeboxes, of motorboats, of toxic chemicals. Of course, I'm referring to my hometown, North Tonawanda. With its location at the eastern end of the Erie Canal, North Tonawanda was set up for success.
Actually, I think it was the western end.
Western end of the Erie Canal? They were set up for success, is the important thing. That success came, and it went. And some say it's coming back again. Well, our next group, our final act of the evening, taps into the stories and to the characters of this once bustling canal town in their music. They also happen to be brilliant musicians, great people, and I'm proud to call them my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Reed, Lady Reed, and the rest of Yellow Jacket.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. This is Keith Glass right here. Andrew Gianni, Warren Dominga, on the drums. Let's hear it for Captain Tom and Captain Cook. So, yeah, we do a lot of local history kind of stuff. Back in the 19th century, Buffalo was a very rowdy place. They used to call the stretch of Canal Street the wickedest street in the world because it had just lots of showgirls and bars, and it was a place where the sailors from the Great Lakes and the canalers would meet together, and they would have lots of money from having been paid and lots of time on their hands and no Netflix. So all they did was find some trouble to get into, and this song is no, not Netflix and chill. They raged, and this song is purported to be about some of the a certain professional class of female entertainer of the area, the ladies of the night, of whom there were rumored to be about 400.
Which still exists in North Tonawanda.
Which, yeah, absolutely. So times haven't changed that much. So here is Buffalo Gals. As I was walking down the street, a pretty girl I chanced to meet, and we danced by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? And we'll dance by the light of the moon. I dance all night with a bottle in my hand, bottle in my hand, bottle in my hand. I dance all night with a bottle in my hand. Who's trying to live the promised land? I've got a gal that lives on hill, she lives on hill, lives on hill. I've got a gal that lives on hill, tell her won't you come out tonight? She's a bootlegger, thought but I love her still, love her still, love her still. She's a bootlegger, thought but I love her still. Tell me won't you come out tonight? I dance all night with a bottle in my hand, bottle in my hand, bottle in my hand. I dance all night with a bottle in my hand. Who's right over to the promised land? Hurry up, Joe, and don't be slow, don't be slow, don't be slow. Chicken in the bread and picking that gold. Tell me won't you come out tonight? Well, right foot up and left foot down, swing your pop around and round. Right wing up and left wing down, and you just go looking at the floor. I dance all night with a bottle in my hand, bottle in my hand, bottle in my hand. Come out tonight and we'll dance by the light of the moon. Little side note about that song, it's actually probably not the traditional version a lot of you are familiar with. That's partially Woody Guthrie's innovations that we included in there. Now, this next song is a song of ours, and of course Niagara Falls attracted the attention of the earliest explorers. It was well known to natives, and it's a dangerous place, and that was, I'm sure, some of its mystique and allure. And the first verse in this song is about a tragedy that happened there in the 1800s. And the other two verses are about the Red Hill family. It's a father and son, and they made their living off of some of the daredevils who would, die. They brought their bodies in, and they also became daredevils themselves. This is Oh Mighty Niagara, and it's on our first album, A Horse and Geese. It was a hot night on Rhode Island in 1848, and little Nettie wanted to play. She pulled on the sleeve of a family friend. Her parents said, go on, okay. That young man picked her up, but then he wiggled away and landed just 8 foot step far. The river pulled her in, the young man tried to swim, but they found her, she was still in his arms. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, so the soul will never be one. Now, old Red Hill Senior grew up upon her shores, her empty looking Eddie, he didn't swim. He saw the suicides, daredevils with big eyes. He watched them and he dragged their corpses in. Well, the idea crossed Red's mind to try and jump himself, so we'll be choosing baby on the there. But the old man kept his head, he died peacefully in bed. But Red Hill Jr., that's a whole other affair. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, so the soul of another young one. Now young Red Hill had some mighty shoes to fill. His father's name was known throughout the land. In feats of daring do, he knew a thing or two, but he never surpassed the fame of his old dad. So he built this weird thing, and he christened it the thing, to ride the horseshoe falls from a bay. As the vessel downward struck, his soul blew up, sudden father reunited on that day. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, so the soul of another young one. I've heard all of these stories from the history book, and that is how I know that they're true. But you think I made them up? Go on and try your luck. Next year we'll be singing about you. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, so the soul of another young one. Oh, mighty Niagara, come and see what you have done. Oh, mighty Niagara, so the soul of another young one. So the soul of another restless one. So the soul of another lover. Thanks, everybody. So this is another original song, and this is about the only public hanging that happened in Buffalo, New York. It was in 1825. It was a triple hanging. The 3 Thayer brothers were hanged for murdering their creditor, John Love. I think we can all relate with that impulse. And it features Mr. Keith Glass on the lead vocal. And this was on our album Highway 62. More nice.
The gun.
Just want me to do the riff, or do you want to set some tempo?
No, he said it's already.
Gotcha.
He's confused.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Where is Lois?
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Let me tell you about 3 brothers, wicked as you ever seen. Israel, Nelson, and Isaac, they boys a little hot and mean. But wicked more than bombing, shooting guns and throwing dice. It ain't Christ, God Almighty, brother Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, 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 oh. John Love came out in Boston, doesn't have a room for rent. John was a money lender, the boys were second then. Should we go to debtor's prison?
Shall we accept our lot?
That boys will solve all our problems with a single rifle shot. Oh, where is John Love? Go see if you can scare him off. He came to stay tonight, and he won't see the morning light. Oh, where is love? Go on, bring me John Love. They buried poor John's body, and I talked his eyes and gone. Then you would have buried him deeper, and the day worked so hard.
My thumbs hurt.
They knew who owed enough money, and they tried to go do that. They agreed was their undoing, but they saw the true suspect. Oh, where is love? Don't worry about it, just stay young. They can see the light, and they won't see the morning light. Oh, where is love? Oh, where is John Love? The boys went to the gallows, the family trembled cursed.
No one loves a money lender.
But murderers are, they're just slightly worse. A crowd of 30,000 was hanging Buffalo. Not one of them to answer what they all wanted to know. Oh, where is love? Is it only in heaven above? All in the eyes and striking on his rise. Oh, where is love? Oh, where is love? Neither in a jury nor a judge, for justice was served. John got what he didn't deserve. Oh, where is love? Oh, where is John Love? Oh, oh, oh.
So, as Dave opaquely alluded to, I'm from North Tonawanda, and when I was growing up, I didn't actually hear the story growing up, but I read on the city webpage one day that there was a ghost story of somebody named Hannah Johnson. They called her Black Hannah. And it's a ghost story our elders told, and I started looking into it, and there was a lot more to this woman. She was a fortune teller, but there's also some evidence to suggest that she was an Underground Railroad participant. She lived in what's now North Tonawanda, town of Wheatfield, from about 1799 to 1883. And so because I didn't know this legend, I didn't know this history, I wrote a song about it, hoping to share it, to share her legacy with people. And this is the legend of Hannah Johnson, and it's on our first CD called The Horse of Peace. Have you heard the name Black Hannah? Have you heard boys gather round? Born in slavery, floated down the Erie to Tonawanda Town, where the elm leaves walk the sunlight and the brick road turns into a path. I passed the sulphur spring among the wake robin. You'll find their tiny shack. All the young folk go to see her. They eat their cakes and have their fortunes told. Who will marry well? Who will miss love's spell? And who will never grow old? Have you heard the name Black Hannah? She'll read your picture in a cup of tea. A cat once asked his fate, but had only looked away. She said, you got no future to see. Hannah Johnson lives here with her husband. Another black one we'd see come and go. Now how they all get here and where they disappear, only Hannah seems to know. Have you heard the name Black Hannah? A fortune teller of some renown. But other folks insist her greatest magic trick was a railroad went underground. Hannah died in peace one summer morning. So gently she was carried to her grave. And young and old we cried as she was laid inside, and the last light fell across her face. Have you heard the name Black Hannah? Listen up, girls, and I'll try to explain. Her jacket is long gone, her headstone got lost, and that's why we gotta sing her name. Have you heard the name Black Hannah? Her woods were somewhere right around here, when from the power lines you hear an old crow cry, maybe Hannah's here. So this is a kind of a traditional song. In 1901, a lot of people probably know that President McKinley was assassinated in Buffalo, New York, at the Pan Am Exposition. And this song appeared shortly after that. We picked it up not just for the local references, but also because it's got a very dark, twisted sort of sense of humor. And it's not a very sympathetic song, as you'll hear in the verses if you don't know it already. There's a story about D.H. Lawrence actually at a party drunkenly screaming this song to the horror of other party guests with all of its macabre verses. This is the White House Blues. McKinley holler, McKinley squall. Dr. McKinley, I can't buy that ball. You're about to die. You're about to die. Roosevelt's the White House, he's doing his best. McKinley's in the graveyard, he's taking in his rest. He's gone a long, long time. it's down, it's hard time. It's hard old time. Look here, you rascal, see what you've done. You shot my husband, but I got your gun. Carry you back to Washington. Push up the children, now don't you fret. You'll catch a pension upon your back and step up Buffalo to Washington. Docked on the horse, he throws down his rein. He said, little horse, we gotta outrun this train from Buffalo to Washington. Ain't but one thing that grieves my poor mind. That's going to leave my poor young life behind. It's hard time, it's hard old time. Yeah. Roosevelt's in the White House, drinking out of a silver cup. McKinley's in the graveyard, he'll never wake up in Buffalo. In Buffalo. Lady on there.
Would you mind?
Sorry, thanks, man.
Yeah, can you give me one too, please, Dave?
No problem.
I brought my own.
So here's another, this one's an original of ours. This is called Highway 62. It's the title track from our CD that's over there. It's about Niagara Falls Boulevard. Literally, Niagara Falls Boulevard is Route 62. And,
Not that one.
and Highway 62 we discovered in sort of our research for the song goes all the way down to Mexico, actually. So that finds its way into the song. The song is a play on Bob Dylan's Highway 61. We thought it was fun that we have a Highway 62. So we wrote it as sort of a fever dream of Western New York history. And Joel Goss makes another appearance in here, the assassin of McKinley. And here it is. Grover, Cleveland, and Geronimo were out enjoying a Sunday drive. Take me to the aerodrome, Geronimo, he suddenly did cry. He didn't wait for an answer, he went to the wheel. The silver arrow spun out on an apple peel. Joe Goss begged him off to let them through, out on the Highway 62.
Tourism leaflets are fading into life. So legible on the other side is more of the time. Said sure to be promised you that old Highway 62.
The rest stop was stripped to the walls. Everything that wasn't sold was burned. Of numbers and troubles was still waiting for his turn. Grover got awfully friendly with the metal. Said you're a hottie with a smoking body. She said you're not so bad yourself. What's a two-timer like you doing on Highway 62?
party is gonna
On every style of every flag, some hero had spray painted no goal. No goal! We stopped at a no-go to get directions from a disgraced field goal kicker. I think he made them up, cause they were off a yacht or two. To the right from that old Highway 62.
The silver era was out of gas, Geronimo was fresh out of ideas. The city left the motels, molded where they fell, saying make like a tree, bury yourself. Hurry up your block in our view, out on the Highway 62. Thanks, everybody. We got one more. Thank you. Seth, I'm going to plug this down and grab my other instrument. Thank you.
Hey, where can I get a CD of you guys?
We have CDs out in the backyards. Pay what you want. So you want to grab 2 of them and not pay anything? That's cool. You want to give us $10? That's cool. Whatever you like. They're over there. Help yourself. They'll be there for a little while after the show too. So. Believe it or not, we're not trying to get rich off this stuff.
We just care so much.
We just care. So this last song is on our latest CD. Our latest CD is called Highway 62. It's over there. It's got 8 original songs. Most of them are kind of what you've been hearing tonight. They're about sort of Western New York history, some of them through a funky lens. This one, my parents actually have camped in East Otto for decades. They've gone down to, it used to be it used to be Rainbow Lake, now it's Allegheny Mountain Resort. So, yeah, a little applause for Allegheny Mountain Resort, absolutely. They deserve it. They do a fine job there. The pool is always clean. They're great. So the Southern Tier and East Otto is always sort of represented. And I think it represents for a lot of Buffalonians an escape, a getaway, a sort of unspoiled land. The country, right? It's the country. So that's where this song started from. And then I saw the Sparks documentary. Do you guys know the band Sparks, the quirky pop duo? Well, after I saw that, I added a murderer to the song. The narrator is a murderer, and this is what came out. This is where your milk comes from. This is where the cows come home. When life starts to move too fast, head to those hills of indigo. In the southern tier, you can disappear and really find yourself. No one tells you how to run your business. If skiing is your thing, we'll pull you up a hill on a great big string. Check out all the little shops, all the curios, maybe pawn 2 wedding rings. In the southern tier, life is simpler here. You can get away, maybe escape, not just for a surreptitious Sunday. Bye.
No, we want more.
We want more.
Give the people what they want.
All right, one more. Since there's this deafening roar here.
Please see bad luck not to honor you.
No, they're all just waiting for you to drive.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Original or cover? I think it's what I got.
Erie Canal, Erie Canal.
Erie Canal, original, cover.
Istanbul Erie Canal Monthly.
We're not ready to do that.
Again, we used to do it.
Yeah, we used to do it.
We don't have the equipment today.
Your ideas rise? Or you guys want to do an original one? Okay. We'll do Low Bridge. We'll do the. We do kind of like a revved up version of it. What?
The very last line.
Oh yeah, the last line. Sure. Oh, I don't have lyrics for it, so whatever. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I got a mule and her name is Sam.
15 years!
On the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old man.
15 years!
On the Erie Canal. We hauled some barges in our day. Filled with lumber
you all for coming to this first installment of Art Unvarnished. I hope we can do it again sometime. Have a great night.
Thank you.